Have you ever wondered why could your liver be the body's greatest superhero? This amazing organ manages over 500 vital tasks every single day, acting like a steadfast protector that ensures your body runs smoothly. Consider your liver the ultimate bodyguard, filtering toxins and unwanted substances from your bloodstream. This keeps everything in check, allowing your body to function optimally. In addition to detoxifying, the liver produces bile, a substance critical for breaking down dietary fats to facilitate digestion. Furthermore, it processes nutrients from the foods you consume, ensuring your body receives essential fuel. It also serves as a storage hub for important vitamins and minerals, like iron and vitamin B12, preparing them for future use. But that's not the end of its responsibilities. The liver expertly regulates cholesterol levels while balancing hormones, helping the body maintain internal harmony. Surprisingly, it even supports your immune system, aiding your body in fighting off infections. Given all these roles it plays, it's no wonder the liver is often called the body's unsung hero. So the next time you're enjoying a meal, think about the incredible work your liver is doing to keep you healthy and vibrant. Let's uncover the truth about, have you heard of the mysterious Devil's Bible? The Codex Gigas, famously known as the Devil's Bible, is one of the largest and most captivating medieval manuscripts ever discovered. Originating from the Czech Republic, this incredible book stretches nearly 3 feet in length and weighs an astonishing 165 pounds. The origins of its creation remain shrouded in legend. Some stories suggest it was written by a single monk in a single night, supposedly with the devil's assistance, which lends itself to its ominous nickname. Not only does this tome contain the complete Bible, but it also houses various historical documents, medical texts, and a striking full-page illustration of the devil himself. This eclectic mix of subjects makes the Codex a truly remarkable artifact of the Middle Ages. Scholars continue to delve into its mysteries, pondering the purpose behind such an immense undertaking and the messages it might hold. Despite enduring fires, wars, and countless challenges, the Codex Gigas remains a powerful symbol of human ingenuity and the enduring allure of the past. What secrets could it still reveal? This might surprise you. Cobras use sense before striking. The fascinating world of cobras reveals a multi-layered defense system that goes beyond their notorious hood display. When a cobra spreads its iconic hood, it creates the illusion of being larger and more intimidating, a clever tactic designed to scare off potential threats. However, not all defense mechanisms rely solely on intimidation. Some cobra species have evolved to secrete pheromone-rich saliva, serving dual purposes, signaling their territory to rivals and attracting mates. This chemical communication highlights the complexity of their interactions in the wild. If bluffing and chemical warnings fail, cobras have a more direct method of self-defense: spitting venom. Remarkably, these snakes can project their venom up to 1.8 meters, targeting the eyes of their adversaries with incredible precision. The venom acts swiftly, causing temporary blindness and intense pain, acting as a deterrent to even the most determined predators. With a blend of bluff, chemical signals, and physical defenses, cobras showcase one of nature's most sophisticated survival strategies. Prepare to be amazed by thunder's incredible reach. It might surprise you that the rumble of thunder can be heard from as far as 15 miles away. This fascinating phenomenon occurs due to lightning, which can heat the surrounding air to temperatures hotter than the surface of the sun. This extreme heating leads to the rapid expansion of air, producing the sound waves we recognize as thunder. How far these waves travel depends on several factors, including the intensity of the storm and the size of the thunderclaps. For instance, in a powerful thunderstorm, sound waves can resonate further, carried by optimal atmospheric conditions like low humidity and favorable wind directions. Conversely, during smaller storms, you may only catch a faint crackle in the distance. If the sound dims as it travels, it might be influenced by temperature gradients or obstacles that disrupt its path. So next time you hear thunder rumbling in the distance, remember it's not just a loud boom, it's a significant reminder of nature's power echoing through the skies. Is it really true that cities are losing residents? Recent trends reveal a troubling shift as 77 out of 88 metropolitan areas in the U.S., each boasting over 250,000 residents, are experiencing slowed growth or outright population decline. This trend is largely driven by high living costs, urban congestion, and a strong desire for a better quality of life. Many individuals and families are migrating to suburban or rural locations, seeking the space and affordability that bustling cities no longer provide. The pandemic played a crucial role in this transition, as remote work became a viable option for many employees, allowing them to prioritize comfort and livability over proximity to their workplaces. For example, cities like New York City and San Francisco saw significant outflows as residents relocated to areas where housing is more budget-friendly and outdoor spaces are ample. This mass exodus raises critical questions about the future of urban centers. Will city planners adapt to these profound changes, creating environments that attract people once again? Understanding the driving forces behind this demographic shift is essential for revitalizing urban life and making cities appealing once more. Believe it or not, the Maldives has a unique culture. This stunning tropical paradise is not just famous for its luxury resorts and breathtaking overwater bungalows, it's also a vibrant cultural hub. The Maldives features a rich blend of influences from Indian, Arab, and African traditions, shaped over centuries of trade and migration. The local language, Divehi, adds a fascinating layer to this culture. Derived from Sanskrit, Divehi is written in a beautiful script called Thana, which is read from right to left. Music and dance are key components of Maldivian culture, often showcasing lively rhythms and colorful performances at festivals and celebrations. Additionally, Maldivian cuisine offers a delightful mix of flavors, with fish as a staple ingredient. As you explore the Maldives, you'll find that it's not just the stunning beaches and luxurious accommodations that captivate visitors, but also this unique cultural tapestry that enriches the experience. So are you ready to discover more about the Maldives and its vibrant traditions? Here's what actually happens when you will be amazed by double rainbows. A double rainbow is truly one of nature's most enchanting spectacles. And picture this: as sunlight breaks through after a storm, it hits raindrops hanging in the air, acting like tiny prisms that bend and split the light into a dazzling array of colors. This incredible optical phenomenon features two concentric rainbows, with the brighter, more vivid inner rainbow and a fainter outer one that appears in reverse order of colors. Observing a double rainbow can feel like catching a glimpse of magic in the sky. The outer rainbow is usually wider and softer, sometimes displaying pastel shades that create a gentle contrast to the vibrant inner arc. People often feel a deep sense of wonder when witnessing this breathtaking display, and many cultures link double rainbows to good luck, viewing them as signs of blessings or new beginnings. Next time you spot one, take a moment to appreciate both the science and the beauty behind it. These colorful arcs remind us that remarkable wonders can emerge when sun and rain come together. Prepare to be amazed by hidden galaxies in our skies. In 1995, astronomers decided to take a closer look at a seemingly empty patch of sky in the constellation Ursa Major using the Hubble Space Telescope. For 10 thrilling days, they focused on this tiny spot, meticulously capturing the faint light that trickled in from the void. What they discovered was nothing short of astonishing. The image they created, known as the Hubble Deep Field, revealed thousands of galaxies packed into that minuscule slice of the cosmos, some as far away as 12 billion light-years. Each tiny smudge of light in that picture was a galaxy, teeming with stars and planets, many of which formed only a short time after the Big Bang itself. This groundbreaking find changed our understanding of the universe forever. It showed us that even the apparently empty parts of space are bustling with activity and history, challenging our notions of how galaxies are distributed across the universe. The Hubble Deep Field teaches us that sometimes the most profound mysteries are hiding right in plain sight. Let's uncover the truth about: have you ever wondered how mountain goats conquer cliffs? These incredible animals are truly nature's climbers, fearlessly navigating steep, rocky terrains that would daunt even the most experienced adventurers. One secret to their remarkable climbing ability lies in their unique hooves. Each hoof features a hard outer shell paired with a soft, spongy pad, granting them exceptional grip on slippery surfaces. This design allows them to maintain balance even on the most precarious ledges, similar to how rubber soles enhance a climber's performance on rock faces. In addition to their specialized hooves, mountain goats possess a remarkable sense of balance and body control, enabling them to leap across wide gaps with astonishing precision. Their agile, muscular physique is perfectly suited for these grueling environments, where threats like predators and steep drops are ever present. Astonishingly, these goats can ascend slopes that seem nearly impossible to conquer. Often they display their stunning skills while escaping danger or foraging for food, defying gravity and showcasing the extraordinary adaptations that grant them survival in harsh habitats. Observing a mountain goat scale a rocky cliff will leave you in awe, much like watching an exhilarating live-action nature documentary. Ever thought about why sea urchins are so fascinating? These spiky sea creatures, often mistaken for mere ocean decor, boast remarkable abilities beyond defense. Sea urchins utilize their sharp spines not only for protection, but also for locomotion. By nudging themselves along rocks and coral reefs, they navigate their underwater worlds with the help of tube feet that provide suction and mobility. Their spines serve as sensory tools, allowing them to detect changes in water flow and nearby movements, which is crucial for their survival. Moreover, certain species have developed a clever trick. They carry bits of shell or debris on their spines for camouflage, effectively blending into their environments to evade predators. In tropical regions, some urchin spines are even tipped with venom, a defense mechanism that can incapacitate small prey or deter threats. Beneath the surface, these spines transform the sea urchin into a vital ecosystem engineer, maintaining coral balance, cleaning the seabed, and thriving in harsh marine environments. Isn't it amazing how a simple creature can play such a critical role in the ocean's health? Dive into the history of the first aquarium. The very first aquarium opened its doors in 1853 in northern London, capturing the wonder of the natural world. Surprisingly, this aquarium was not built for a specific purpose at the outset. It was more of a curiosity than a scientific endeavor. However, it soon became associated with Philip Henry Gauss, a renowned naturalist whose contributions helped elevate its status and importance. Gauss's work in promoting aquatic life drew attention to the aquarium, allowing it to grow and thrive as a center for marine education and research. Visitors marveled at the exotic fish and diverse marine species on display, igniting a passion for ocean life that still resonates today. This early aquarium set the stage for the countless marine centers we enjoy now, sparking curiosity and fostering a love for science and wildlife in millions. Today's aquariums educate us about conservation and the delicate balance of ecosystems. Isn't it amazing how a simple idea in London blossomed into a global phenomenon? This might surprise you. Romans drank poison wine with confidence. In ancient Rome, people believed that mixing wine with honey and various herbs created a powerful antidote to poison. This mixture, famously known as Mithridatium, gained immense popularity across all social classes, from humble peasants to mighty emperors. The fascinating myth grew around King Mithridates VI, who allegedly consumed this potion daily to protect himself from assassins. According to legend, when an assassin attempted to poison him, he survived, which only cemented his status and increased the drink's fame among Romans. As tales of Mithridatium spread, so did the comforting belief that they could enjoy their wine without fear of hidden dangers. Picture a lively banquet in ancient Rome, where clinking glasses filled with this seemingly magical potion accompanied talks of politics and philosophy. People relished the night, feeling safe and invincible thanks to simple ingredients like honey and herbs. Isn't it intriguing how such practices shape their perceptions of health and safety, creating a sense of security in a world full of uncertainties? Why exactly did a book predict the Titanic disaster? It's quite a tale. Before the infamous Titanic sank on its maiden voyage in 1912, a novel called Futility, or The Wreck of the Titan, was published by Morgan Robertson in 1898. This intriguing story features a massive ship named Titan, celebrated as unsinkable, while meeting a tragic fate after colliding with an iceberg. Just as Titanic did, the eerie parallels don't stop there. Robertson's Titan also lacked enough lifeboats for all its passengers, leading to disastrous consequences in icy North Atlantic waters. Although few people took Robertson's fictional tale seriously at the time, the sinking of the Titanic struck like a thunderbolt, compelling the world to confront the unsettling idea that even the most magnificent creations are vulnerable. The striking similarities ignited discussions about fate and tragedy long before the Titanic disaster occurred. This historical coincidence serves as a poignant reminder of how art can, at times, eerily mirror life in ways we struggle to understand fully. Did you know rain chains create music in Japan? These enchanting structures are not just practical, they're also a stunning art form. In traditional Japanese culture, rain chains, or kusari doi, elegantly guide rainwater from rooftops down to the ground, while transforming stormwater into a beautiful spectacle. Made from a series of interconnected metal cups or chimes, rain chains create a soothing musical effect as rainwater rushes through them. As the water gently flows, it fills the air with soft sounds, providing a peaceful, meditative backdrop for gardens and homes. Originating hundreds of years ago, these chains connect to a drainage system to prevent flooding while adding charm to any building. Today, you'll spot them not just in Japan, but in various designs around the world. So next time it rains, listen closely. Your local rain chain could be singing a sweet tune. Here's a wild fact about Liberia's unique solution. Following the devastating Ebola outbreak in 2014, Liberia made a bold move to protect public health by banning the consumption of wild animals. This decision addressed a serious concern. Many of these creatures can harbor diseases that jump to humans, endangering entire communities. Instead of leaving people without a protein source, the Liberian government promoted an innovative alternative: breeding giant snails. These snails are remarkable not just for their impressive size, but also for their rapid reproduction, making them an efficient and sustainable food option. Raising snails requires significantly less space and resources than traditional livestock, which is beneficial for maintaining environmental health. As locals adapted to this shift, giant snails quickly became a staple in various dishes, helping families stay nourished while avoiding the health risks linked to hunting wild animals. This remarkable transition demonstrates how ingenuity can lead to healthier food practices in the face of challenges, contributing to both community well-being and ecological sustainability. How will other nations adapt their food sources in response to health crises? Can you imagine a haunted house mystery solved? In 1921, a British family living in Victoria was convinced that their home was haunted by the eerie sounds of a crying woman echoing through the night. This chilling scenario sent shivers down their spines, and they desperately sought help to uncover the truth behind the mystery. To their surprise, investigators found that the source of the spooky sounds wasn't a ghost, but rather a gramophone playing music that was traveling through the walls of their home. The once terrifying cries that haunted their sleep were nothing more than a mechanical device out of sight, illuminating how easily our imaginations can run wild. This tale reminds us that sometimes the real mystery is not what lies in the shadows, but what we assume lurks there. It raises questions about how stories of the supernatural can stem from everyday explanations and challenges us to look beyond the surface when faced with the unknown. So the next time you hear a strange noise, could it be a ghost or just an old machine? Have you ever wondered why cockroaches are nutrition superheroes? In the fascinating world of insects, some surprises can come from the unlikeliest of places. The cockroach species Diploptera punctata stands out for its extraordinary nurturing method. Instead of laying eggs like many of its relatives, this unique roach produces a nutrient-rich fluid filled with proteins to nourish its young. This substance boasts a protein density even higher than that of cow's milk, intriguing scientists who are on the lookout for potential superfoods. Researchers are currently investigating how this nutrient powerhouse could be used to provide sustainable food sources in the future, especially as the global demand for nutritious options grows. However, the downside is that mass-producing this insect delicacy is currently not feasible, making it more of a captivating scientific curiosity than a common meal. So, next time you think about the cockroach, consider its hidden potential. This misunderstood creature could play a crucial role in innovation for nutrition, possibly paving the way for new, sustainable approaches in a world that needs them. Can you believe a hydrogen bomb was lost in 1958? This shocking event happened when two U.S. Air Force planes collided in midair over Tybee Island near Savannah, Georgia. In the chaos of the crash, one plane accidentally released a hydrogen bomb into the waters below. Imagine the stakes involved. One moment, there were experienced pilots navigating their aircraft, and the next there was a nuclear weapon plummeting into the ocean. Even with extensive searches, the weapon was never recovered, raising significant concerns about the safety of nuclear arsenals. This incident is one among several cases where nuclear weapons were lost due to accidents, including mishaps involving aircraft crashes and shipwrecks. The unaccounted nature of these weapons serves as a reminder of the potential dangers surrounding nuclear technology, emphasizing the importance of strict safety measures and responsible management. What if these powerful weapons were to be found? Such questions highlight the ongoing debate about the implications of nuclear arms in our world today. Surprisingly, it's a fact that you might be surprised to discover how planes fly. It's a captivating blend of science and engineering that keeps aircraft soaring high above us. Four main forces make this airborne magic possible: lift, thrust, drag, and weight. Lift is the star of the show, generated primarily by an airplane's wings as air flows cleverly over and under them. This mysterious force is akin to an invisible hand, supporting the airplane and allowing it to rise into the sky. Next, we have thrust, which propels the plane forward. Imagine the roar of jet engines working hard. This force pushes against the resistance of drag. Drag, a force that acts in the opposite direction to thrust, can feel like wind pressing against your face when you sprint. Pilots must manage this resistance carefully to keep gaining speed. Finally, there's weight, the gravitational pull that holds everything down. The interaction of these four forces, when balanced perfectly, enables an aircraft to take off, cruise smoothly, and come in for a safe landing. So the next time you gaze up at an airplane flying high, appreciate the remarkable teamwork of lift, thrust, drag, and weight that brings the marvel of flight to life. You won't believe this about the Great Pyramids of Egypt. These monumental structures are the last of the 7 wonders of the ancient world still standing, showcasing the incredible achievements of ancient civilizations. Constructed over 45 to 100 years ago, the pyramids were built with around 2.3 million stone blocks, some tipping the scales at 2.5 tons each. Imagine the sheer strength and collaboration required to move these massive stones without modern machinery or tools. Historians are continually fascinated by how the ancient Egyptians accomplished this remarkable feat. Theories suggest they utilized a clever combination of ramps, levers, and an incredible workforce, with some researchers proposing that water lubrication might have helped slide the stones more easily. Each pyramid served as a grand tomb for pharaohs, meticulously crafted to align with celestial bodies in the compass, reflecting their beliefs in power. What's even more exciting is that modern discoveries still unveil secrets, with hidden chambers and innovative construction techniques coming to light. So next time you admire these ancient giants, remember they are more than just stones. They represent a civilization's intricate history that continues to inspire and captivate us. Hard to believe, but why exactly do Arctic foxes change their coats? The Arctic fox isn't just cute. It's one of nature's most perfectly dressed survivalists. These remarkable animals change their fur twice a year to adapt to their harsh environment. In summer, their fur is thin and brownish gray, perfectly blending with the rocks and tundra. When winter arrives, they transform into a dense, snowy white coat that traps heat and reflects the icy light surrounding them. This adaptation is crucial for survival, as this incredible fur is so well insulated that Arctic foxes don't start shivering until temperatures plummet below 50-degree ice. Their paws are equally impressive, covered in fur that acts like snow boots, helping them grip slippery surfaces while conserving body heat. This seasonal change offers more than just camouflage. It enables the Arctic fox to remain active and hidden across vastly different landscapes without migrating or hibernating. It proves that evolution crafts the most elegant solutions, sewing a survival strategy into a single changing coat that's as beautiful as it is functional. Most people don't know this, but London stone fascinates many. This ancient relic, embedded in a wall on Cannon Street, has been a symbolic part of London for over 1,000 years, making it one of the city's oldest landmarks. Despite its age, the exact purpose of London stone remains unknown, sparking curiosity among historians and locals alike. Some experts suggest it served as a key marker for Roman and medieval trading routes, while others believe it played a role in various rituals or even held political significance. This limestone stone, measuring about 2 feet wide, has endured numerous fires, wars, and urban changes, showcasing its endurance through time. Remarkably, it has been relocated several times, yet it always returns to its original position, cementing its importance in local folklore. Legend has it that removing London stone could bring misfortune, adding an intriguing layer to its history. As you stroll through London, don't miss the chance to gaze upon this seemingly ordinary stone and consider the countless tales it could tell about our fascinating past. Most people don't know this, but how can our nose detect over 1 trillion scents? It's astonishing but true. The human nose is equipped to identify more than 1 trillion different smells, thanks to an intricate network of about 400 unique olfactory receptors. These receptors work in harmony, engaging in fascinating combinations to create a rich tapestry of scent perception. Imagine your nose as a skilled detective. It tirelessly explores the world of aromas around you. This remarkable ability is not merely a party trick. It significantly influences our daily lives. For example, the comforting smell of freshly baked cookies can whisk us back to cherished childhood moments, evoking nostalgia and warmth. Conversely, the ability to detect less pleasant odors, like smoke or spoiled food, acts as a protective mechanism, keeping us alert to potential dangers. Each time we inhale, our brain decodes these olfactory signals, weaving a connection between our senses and emotions. So next time you catch a whiff of your favorite dish or recoil from an unpleasant scent, remember that your nose plays a crucial role in enhancing your experiences and keeping you safe. Surprisingly, it's a fact that why are cities feeling emptier than ever? As the cost of living skyrockets, many people with the means to relocate are choosing to leave expensive urban areas. Cities like San Francisco and New York, once bustling with life, are witnessing a significant population decline as residents seek more affordable living options elsewhere. This mass migration creates a challenging scenario for those who remain, often individuals with lower incomes or families unable to cope with rising rents. Wealthier residents leaving behind a city can have dire consequences for the local economy, leading to reduced consumer spending. When fewer people shop or dine in local restaurants, businesses suffer and essential services may face cuts. Schools, healthcare, and public transportation, all funded through local taxes, may see their budgets shrink, further straining resources for those left behind. Communities facing these challenges must grapple with critical questions. How can we balance urban living and affordability? What innovative solutions can help support residents who are unable to move? The future of our cities depends on finding answers. Ever thought about why wealthy people may feel less happy? Scientific research reveals an intriguing paradox. While having money can enhance happiness levels, it often reduces generosity. Wealth provides comforts and opportunities, leading many to believe that richer individuals should be happier. However, studies show that as people accumulate riches, their willingness to share and help others often declines. For example, millionaires may boast significant charitable donations, but when assessed relative to their total wealth, these contributions can appear modest compared to those made by individuals with more limited resources. This contradiction raises important questions about the effects of wealth on our values and actions. Does the pursuit of wealth lead to a self-centered perspective, overshadowing the joy of giving? The findings suggest that while wealth might grant access to a more comfortable life, it's crucial to remember that true happiness often stems from connection and generosity. Ultimately, the challenge lies in understanding how to nurture kindness within ourselves, regardless of our financial status. What does this mean for us all? Why was the first car crash in Ohio so memorable? It all happened in 1891 when two early automobiles, moving at a staggering speed of just 10 miles per hour, collided. Thankfully, no injuries were reported, but what followed was a heated argument between the drivers about whose fault it was. This small incident might not seem significant today, yet it symbolizes the start of America's long and complicated relationship with automobiles and traffic incidents. As cars became more popular, the roads grew busier, and disputes like this one quickly became common. Policymakers began addressing safety concerns, which eventually led to traffic regulations and driving laws we know today. The clash in Ohio is a reminder of how far we've come and how seriously we now take road safety. So the question remains, how do we keep improving our roads to prevent more accidents? Ever thought about why natural layers matter? These layers, like soil, rocks, and plants, create a healthy environment by working together to keep our planet thriving. Each layer plays a crucial role in supporting life. For example, rich soil houses countless organisms, from tiny microbes to earthworms, which decompose organic matter into nutrients that plants need to grow. Meanwhile, the rock layers beneath transmit water and minerals, ensuring that vegetation can flourish. Natural layers also help regulate climate and air quality. Trees and plants absorb carbon dioxide, a key greenhouse gas, while also producing the oxygen we breathe. Additionally, these layers serve as natural barriers, protecting us from extreme weather and erosion. It's fascinating how these interconnected systems contribute to biodiversity and the overall health of our planet. When we appreciate and protect these natural layers, we ensure a vibrant future for all living beings. Could we do more to safeguard them? Guess what really drives mountain heights in America? Mount Whitney, standing proudly at 14,505 feet, takes the crown as the tallest mountain in the contiguous United States. Tucked away in California's Sierra Nevada range, it attracts hikers eager to reach its summit. Rumor has it that this impressive peak gives hikers a breathtaking view that offers a deep appreciation for nature's grandeur. But if we zoom out and look at the whole country, Denali, formerly known as Mount McKinley, steals the spotlight as the tallest mountain in the entire United States. Towering over Alaska at a staggering 2,310 feet, Denali isn't just taller, it boasts an incredible vertical rise, making it one of the most challenging climbs for mountaineers. As you explore America's mountains, remember that each giant tells a story of geological forces and breathtaking beauty. Both Whitney and Denali showcase the diverse landscapes of the U.S., inviting adventurers to experience their unique challenges. So which mountain will you conquer first? What if I told you Americans eat 100 acres of pizza daily? Each day, folks in the United States chow down on about 100 acres of pizza. That's a staggering amount of dough, sauce, and toppings, enough to fill numerous backyards with delicious slices. The love for pizza doesn't just stop at its size, it's a beloved part of numerous American traditions. From sizzling BBQs to thrilling sporting events, pizza often takes center stage alongside about 20 billion hot dogs and 50 billion hamburgers consumed each year. This staggering consumption reveals not just a culinary preference, but also a cultural connection that binds families and friends together. Picture a family gathering where the aroma of fresh pizza fills the air, or a movie night complete with a stack of cheesy slices. Each variety, from the thin crust of a New York-style pie to the deep dish wonder of Chicago, brings its own unique charm. As you enjoy a slice or grill those hot dogs, you're participating in a delicious continuum of food culture that shows no signs of slowing down. What does this mean for our culinary landscape in the future? Let's uncover the truth about Henry Cavill's dedication. This talented actor transformed his physique for Superman without relying on steroids or digital enhancements. Cavill took his commitment seriously, engaging in intense workouts and adhering to a strict diet to achieve that iconic superhero look. He chose to embrace his natural appearance instead of using shortcuts, believing that authenticity is crucial for his role. This decision not only showcased his impressive strength, but also highlighted his values about honesty and hard work. His rigorous exercise routine included weightlifting, cardio, and even intense fight choreography, all tailored to build the superhero physique fans admire. By dedicating himself to this natural approach, Cavill inspired many aspiring actors and fitness enthusiasts, proving that, with determination and discipline, incredible results are achievable without compromising one's integrity. How motivated are you to pursue your fitness goals naturally? What happens when canaries start crowing early? While you might associate early morning crowing with roosters, canaries have their own way of marking their territory. These colorful birds often sing their unique tunes at dawn, announcing their presence to others in the area. For canaries, this crowing isn't just a charming wake-up call, it serves a vital purpose. Canaries are known for their melodious voices, and their crowing is a way of declaring dominance over their space, warning other males to stay away. Interestingly, this behavior can vary among breeds, with some canaries being more vocal than others. Their calls can be heard echoing in backyards and gardens, creating a delightful morning chorus. So next time you hear a canary singing as the sun rises, remember it's not just about music, it's about establishing who's boss. Their natural instinct to claim territory adds a layer of complexity to their behavior, revealing just how fascinating these small birds can be. Hard to believe, but Nero used Christians as human torches. This shocking act of cruelty is one of the darkest chapters of Roman history. Emperor Nero, who ruled from 54 to 68 AD, was infamous for his extravagant and often brutal displays. During his reign, after a great fire devastated Rome, he notoriously blamed Christians, subjecting them to horrific punishments. Among the most grotesque was using them as living torches in his lavish nighttime parades, lighting the way through the streets with their burning bodies. Historians like Tacitus have documented these events, highlighting how the emperor sought to divert blame for the disaster onto innocent people to save his own reputation. This horrific practice serves not only as a reminder of Nero's cruelty, but also illustrates the dangerous intersections of power and scapegoating, where vulnerable groups suffer under tyrannical rule. How could even a ruler justify such brutality? Hard to believe, but this baby has muscles like a bodybuilder. Myostatin-related muscle hypertrophy is an incredibly rare genetic condition that causes infants to be born with an extraordinary amount of muscle mass. Imagine a newborn with defined abs and biceps, almost as if they have been lifting weights for years. This fascinating condition occurs due to a mutation in a gene responsible for producing myostatin, a protein that typically slows muscle growth. Without enough myostatin, muscles can grow unchecked, leading to exceptional strength and size at an unusually young age. While these babies may look like little athletes, it's important to note that this condition is quite rare and can come with challenges such as mobility issues or potential health concerns. Researchers continue to study myostatin to understand its effects more fully, and it might even help us unlock secrets about muscle growth and strength for everyone. Guess what really drives Washington, D.C.'s design? George Washington's influence can be seen throughout the city, even though he never lived there. When the nation was deciding on a capital, Washington envisioned a place that would reflect democracy and unity. He worked closely with architects like Pierre L'Enfant, who transformed Washington's ideas into a grand layout, filled with wide avenues and impressive parks. The plan included iconic structures like the White House and the Capitol, designed to symbolize the strength and opportunity of the new nation. As you stroll through the streets today, you can feel Washington's legacy in the balance and beauty of the city's layout. His vision became a blueprint for what a capital should embody: freedom, hope, and a space for the people. Isn't it fascinating how one person's dreams shaped an entire city? Guess what really drives squirrel kindness? When you think about animal behavior, you might picture fierce competition for food and territory. But did you know that squirrels can also show remarkable acts of altruism? For instance, if a mother squirrel tragically passes away, Another squirrel might step in to adopt her orphan baby. This unexpected kindness highlights a fascinating aspect of squirrel social dynamics. They form strong bonds within their communities, and their willingness to help each other out is a testament to their social nature. While some may see this as purely instinctual, it suggests a deeper emotional understanding, mirroring our own connections with family and friends. Observing these moments of selflessness in nature makes us rethink how we view different species. Could this be a sign of empathy in the animal kingdom? Hard to believe, but Phobos may be a giant rubble pile. Mars's largest moon, Phobos, has baffled scientists with its surprisingly low density. In fact, about 25–35% of Phobos's volume could be filled with empty space or porous material. This unusual characteristic suggests that Phobos isn't just a solid, intact moon, like we see with Earth's moon. Instead, researchers propose that it might actually be a rubble pile, meaning it's made up of a collection of rocky materials loosely held together by gravity. This almost chaotic construction raises fascinating questions about the moon's origin and history. Some scientists speculate it could be a remnant of a larger celestial body that broke apart long ago. Understanding Phobos helps us unravel the mysteries of our solar system and how moons form around planets. What else could we discover about this intriguing Martian moon? Can you imagine a tool that comes back to you? The word boomerang actually means replay in the traditional Aboriginal language, perfectly highlighting its unique ability to return when thrown properly. This remarkable device, originally used by Indigenous Australians, has a fascinating history that stretches back over 20,000 years. Initially crafted for hunting and ceremonial purposes, boomerangs come in an amazing variety of shapes and sizes, each designed for specific tasks. For example, some are made for long-distance flight, while others are tailored for short-range shooting. The design reflects not only the ingenuity of Aboriginal cultures, but also their deep understanding of aerodynamics and physics. Throwing a boomerang involves skill. You need to master the right technique to make it soar through the air and gracefully return to your hand. This iconic tool doesn't just serve a practical function, it also connects to cultural traditions and storytelling among Aboriginal peoples. So next time you see someone throw a boomerang, remember the history and skill behind this incredible invention. Can you believe Christensens' incredible basketball tricks? This amazing athlete, known for his exceptional dexterity and skill, has truly mastered the art of basketball in ways that astonish both fans and fellow players. Christensen effortlessly performs unconventional tricks that showcase not just his shooting accuracy, but also his ability to handle the ball with incredible finesse. Imagine executing a behind-the-back shot while leaping over a defender, or spinning the ball on his finger for what feels like an eternity. With each stunt, he captivates audiences, turning every game into a thrilling performance. His relentless practice and innovative approach have redefined what it means to be a basketball player, encouraging young athletes everywhere to think outside the box and embrace creativity in sports. Whether you're a basketball fan or just love seeing people defy expectations, Christensen's feats remind us that with hard work, anything is possible on the court. So what will he come up with next? Most people don't know this, but Arctic explorers vanished. In 1845, Sir John Franklin led an ambitious expedition to discover the elusive Northwest Passage, a vital sea route through the Arctic. Franklin's expedition included 2 ships and a crew of 129 men, but instead of finding a shortcut, they disappeared without a trace. For over 150 years, the fate of these brave explorers was shrouded in mystery. When remnants of the expedition were finally discovered in the 2010s, researchers uncovered that the crew had faced dire challenges. Records suggested that starvation, lead poisoning from their canned food, and extreme hypothermia may have claimed their lives. Despite the grim discoveries, the precise details of what happened aboard those ships still puzzle historians and scientists today. Why did their journey end in tragedy, and what can we learn from their heart-wrenching story? Guess what really drives elephant pregnancies? During the remarkable 22-month gestation period, a pregnant elephant does incredible work to prepare her calf for survival in the wild. This lengthy time ensures that the calf develops the right physical and mental skills needed for life outside the womb. The mother provides a nurturing environment, allowing the calf to grow large enough to thrive, while also instilling essential behaviors that will be critical for its future. Elephants are known for their intelligence, and this is crucial during these months as the mother influences her baby's development through her interactions. As the calf grows, it's not just about size, it's about learning to communicate, forage for food, and recognize other herd members. This deep bond between mother and calf highlights not only the complexities of elephant reproduction, but also demonstrates the profound care and dedication elephants exhibit for their young. You won't believe this wild baseball moment. In 1905, minor league player Andy Euler turned an ordinary day into a legendary story when he hit a home run unlike any other. The ball traveled just 2 feet, barely bouncing off the muddy ground. Because of the terrible field conditions, the defense had no chance of locating the ball before Euler dashed around the bases, scoring a run that left everyone scratching their heads. Imagine the scene, players slipping in the mud, fans gasping in disbelief, and Euler grinning as he rounded home plate. This unusual home run is a quirky reminder of the unpredictable nature of baseball, where anything can happen. It also highlights how even in difficult circumstances, a player can shine and create moments that go down in history. So the next time you hear about a home run, remember Euler's muddy marvel and the joy of the unexpected in sports. Did you know the first typewriter came from Milwaukee? This revolutionary invention was created in 1867 by Christopher Latham Sholes and changed the way we communicate forever. Before typewriters, writing was a slow and painstaking task, often done by hand with quills or pens. Sholes' design allowed for faster and more efficient writing, making it an essential tool for businesses and writers alike. As typewriters became popular, they transformed office work, enabling professionals to produce documents quickly and neatly. This surge in productivity played a critical role in the rise of modern industries and laid the groundwork for today's technology-driven workplaces. Milwaukee, once an industrial powerhouse, became a symbol of innovation in America as the birthplace of such a significant invention. So the next time you type away at your keyboard, remember the humble beginnings of the typewriter and its lasting impact on communication. What if I told you Ronaldo gifted an island? In 2015, superstar soccer player Cristiano Ronaldo made headlines when he presented his manager, Jorge Mendes, with a stunning wedding gift, an entire Greek island valued at $3 million. This generous gesture wasn't just a flashy surprise. It symbolized Ronaldo's deep appreciation for Mendes' unwavering support throughout his career. Their partnership spans many years, showcasing Mendes' role in guiding Ronaldo's rise to global fame. By choosing such a grand gift, Ronaldo demonstrated not only his financial success, but also the special bond between the two. Imagine receiving an island surrounded by crystal clear waters and breathtaking views. This unique present captured the attention of fans and media alike, highlighting the extraordinary lengths Ronaldo would go to express gratitude. Such a gift reinforces the idea that success isn't solely about fame or wealth, it's also about relationships and loyalty. How many of us could say we've gifted something as remarkable as an island? Here's what actually happens when elevators defy gravity. A German company has taken elevator technology to the next level by creating a revolutionary rope-free elevator that uses magnetic levitation to glide up and down, and even sideways. Imagine the creativity of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where whimsy meets engineering. This new elevator makes that feel real. Unlike traditional elevators that are limited to vertical movement, this innovative design allows for a more flexible building layout and efficient use of space. The magnets work by creating a powerful force that lifts the elevator cabin without needing cables, making it smoother and quieter. Not only does this improve energy efficiency, but it also opens up exciting possibilities for futuristic buildings. Picture a high-rise where elevators can effortlessly travel to any floor and move laterally to reach different wings of the building. Could this be the elevator of the future? Here's a wild fact about avocados and durians. Many people enjoy the creamy taste of avocados, but they often toss away the pit without a second thought. Surprisingly, researchers are diving into the pit's potential health benefits, discovering that it might be packed with antioxidants and fiber. This makes it more than just a bulky seed. It could be a hidden treasure in your kitchen. On the other hand, the durian, often called the king of fruits, is famous for its unique flavor, but infamous for its overpowering odor. In many public places across Southeast Asia, durians are banned because some people find the smell nauseating. Despite its strong aroma, durian lovers swear by its rich, custard-like texture and taste, leading to passionate debates about its worth. While avocados' pits may someday star in health dishes, durian continues to captivate adventurous eaters. Isn't it fascinating how different cultures view these fruits so differently? Let's uncover the truth about the Leptotyphlops carle. This remarkably tiny snake measures just 10 centimeters long, which means it can fit comfortably into a teaspoon. Discovered in the lush island of Barbados, the Leptotyphlops carle not only amazes with its size, but also proudly holds the title of the smallest known snake among the over 3,100 snake species identified worldwide. Unlike many of its larger, more famous relatives, this little guy is burrowing and spends most of its time underground, often slipping through the soil in search of tiny prey like insects and worms. Its slender, smooth body is perfectly adapted to its environment, allowing it to navigate with ease. Despite its size, the Leptotyphlops carle plays a significant role in its ecosystem by controlling pest populations. Its discovery highlights the amazing diversity of life on our planet, reminding us that even the smallest creatures can have a big impact. So next time you think about snakes, remember this tiny wonder and the incredible secrets of nature waiting to be explored. Is it really true that money isn't the main driver? Research shows most people don't share content online to make money. Instead, emotional factors like avoiding stress and fearing failure play a more significant role in their decision to hit the post button. Imagine scrolling through social media. Many posts reflect personal stories, ideas, or even random thoughts. These sharers often seek connection and validation rather than cash. For example, a friend might share their struggles with mental health not to receive payment, but rather to connect with others who feel the same way. This behavior highlights how sharing online is often about building relationships and finding community. It's fascinating to realize that while influencers might thrive on views for dollars, the average person typically posts to express themselves and relate to others. So next time you see a heartfelt post or a funny video, think about what might be motivating the poster. Could it be that they just want to be heard and understood? Hard to believe, but Q is truly unique. The word Q stands out in English because it keeps the same sound even when you drop its last 4 letters, turning it into just the letter itself. Originally, this curious little letter referred to a story about an animal featured in medieval art, showing us how language can transform over time. Today, it more commonly describes a line of people waiting for something, like at the movies or a concert. What's fascinating is that its unusual spelling has roots in both French and Latin, showcasing just how interconnected languages can be. This rich background makes Q not just one of the strangest looking words in English, but also a window into the history of language evolution. How many words can you think of that changed so much over the years? What if I told you laughter can kill you? This odd tale comes from ancient history, where a man reportedly died from laughter after cracking a joke about a donkey munching on figs and suggested it wash them down with wine. While the truth behind this story remains questionable, it highlights how humor can have surprising effects on our health. Laughter is a powerful response, triggering the release of endorphins, our body's natural feel-good chemicals. However, this legend serves as a dark reminder that too much laughter, especially in the wrong context, can lead to unexpected consequences. Throughout history, many have believed that laughter can lighten the mood and even improve health. But this story shakes up that notion. Was the man simply taken by the absurdity of his own joke? Or did he possess a heart that couldn't keep up with his amusement? Either way, it's a quirky reminder of the fine line between joy and the unexpected. Believe it or not, Cortiseps can control insects. This fascinating fungus plays a unique role in its ecosystem by manipulating the behavior of certain insects, particularly ants. Once an ant becomes infected with Cortiseps spores, the fungus takes over its nervous system, directing the ant to climb to a higher location, such as a leaf or branch. There, the ant eventually succumbs to the infection and dies, providing the perfect spot for the fungus to thrive. This elevated position is crucial because it allows Cortiseps to spread its spores over a wider area, ensuring that they can infect more unsuspecting insects below. This mind-controlling tactic may sound like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's a real-life survival strategy in nature. Observing Cortiseps in action gives us insight into the complex relationships between species in the animal kingdom and how one organism can significantly impact another's behavior for its own advantage. Isn't it incredible how such a small fungus can alter the fate of these insects?